Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And yes, look, we are officially in 2021 and my Christmas tree is still up. But you know what? We're just out here living life, and life right now means that we still have the Christmas tree up. So keep the negativity to yourself about it, okay? We're enjoying this. Anyway, we are here today because, you know, it's a new year. It's time for you to shine, okay? Also, maybe in the new year I won't do this and this so much, but probably not, because that's just who I am. But I wanted to talk today about 21 things you can do in 2021 to make your life better, to be the best you that you can be, and also so that I can hold myself accountable for these 21 things. So let's go ahead and dive right into my list. I literally wrote all 21 things down because, you know, that's just me. I gotta write it all down or I'm gonna forget it. All right, so number 1, drink your dang water. When you wake up, drink some water. Throughout the day, drink some water. Try to drink like half your body weight in ounces of water, okay? I know you can do this. You know what? Right now, if you're watching this, take a sip. Oh, that was an empty sip. So just get yourself a big jug of some kind. You guys know I have been loving my hydro jug. And drink your dang water, okay? It's so good for you. It's so good for every part of you. Just drink your water. 2 is we need to write down our goals. Look, I am one of those people where, like, I'll be honest, I am not a New Year's resolution kind of gal. That's just not me. And I'm a to-do list writer, 1000%, but I don't write down my goals. Something that I'm trying to do in 2021, I'm gonna write my goals down. 3 is enjoy your rest days. I feel like, especially when I was training for the Walt Disney World Dopey Challenge to run 48.6 miles, I had such a hard time and stressed myself out so much because I was like, okay, well, how do I run this many days a week? And how do I go to the gym this many days a week? And how do I do it all? You don't have to do it all. Rest days are important. Focus on your rest days. Enjoy your rest days. Actually rest on your rest days. If you have a day where you just lay on the couch and you watch Netflix, that's okay. Number 4, this is actually something that I just did before the new year, and I have had such a sense of relief from it since doing it. Delete everyone that you know from high school off of your Instagram or off of your TikTok or off of whatever. Delete them. Look, I was in high school a long time ago. That's not me anymore. You know, and I would feel so self-conscious, like, posting anything because I was like, okay, this kid, like, bullied me back in high school and now he's, like liking my post and sliding into my DMs. That's weird. I don't want that. So just delete all those people. You're a new you now, so, you know, go with it. 5, consume positive posts. This is something that I have tried to focus on so much, especially like in this last year. You know, we had so much negativity in 2020. So far, 2021 isn't starting off that great. But you know what we can do? We can control the kind of media that we consume. Try to consume positive media. My whole feed on Instagram and like my explore page are all positive things. You know, it's people doing the things that they love, going out there to run. It's people with positive self-talk. That's the kind of media that I want to consume. So try consuming some positive media for yourself. 7, don't accept negativity just because that person's related to you. Look, if you have somebody in your family, if you've got an Aunt Karen that just about every little thing that you do, you don't have to talk to her. Just because she's family, if she's always putting you down, doesn't mean you have to associate with her. 8, I'm trying to be better about taking vitamins, and you should be better about taking vitamins too. I've been better. Thankfully, I take some greens every single day now. Thank you, Bomar Nutrition, for having greens that don't taste like greens. And I'm just trying to get better at taking my vitamins, trying to get better about actually like scheduling my regular appointments at the doctor, and just taking care of you from the inside is going to help take care of your outside, you know? 9, give a positive word or compliment to one person every single day. This sounds like such a minimal thing, but this can be such a big domino effect. You know, if I'm walking down the street and you know, you have a cute top on, I'm gonna tell you have a cute top on. If I see you, you know, doing something, you're my, I don't know, typer lady at the DMV, whatever you are at the DMV, and I see you typing away and your nails are cute, I'm gonna tell you, because you deserve to be told. You know, you're gonna feel better for complimenting that person. That person's gonna be feeling themselves afterwards. So come on, compliment the people you see around you, especially women. Women should be supporting women. Number 10 is something that is so hard for me because I swear to you, I'm a hoarder and I have such an emotional attachment to things like from my life. But 10 is declutter. Declutter everything. Like declutter your mind, declutter your space, declutter everything. I'm so bad about having things in here in this house that like aren't even mine, and I'm like, oh, but I can't throw it out. No, throw it out. Get rid of stuff that doesn't bring you joy or is not useful to you in the season that you're in. And this kind of goes along with that. This is number 11. This is something that I have also been working on. I've gotten better at. Actually make returns. If something doesn't fit you, especially now because you can't try things on anymore. If something doesn't fit you, return it. If you bought the wrong cord and it isn't going to work for you, return it. 1, your cash money is going out the window that way. 2, it's just adding more clutter to your space. And 3, somebody else could actually use that. So return it to the store so they can get it for themselves. Number 12, don't succumb to peer pressure. I don't drink very frequently at all. And, you know, it's definitely hard to be around like groups of friends that are always kind of like drinking or like they're social drinkers or whatever. And I don't like how drinking makes me feel, you know, like I don't like the feeling of drinking, and honestly I don't like the taste of a lot of alcohol. I said it and I always try to remind myself, like, I don't have to drink just because they're drinking. You don't have to do that either. You know, you don't have to succumb to any peer pressure that's around you. If you still don't feel comfortable going out in large crowds, good for you. Don't go out in large crowds. Whatever kind of peer pressure you're under, you don't have to succumb to that. Like, you do you, boo. Whatever you need to do, like, you should do. 13, enjoy dates. I love my girlfriend, but we will just kind of like go out to dinner just because we're going out to dinner. No, I want to get back to like enjoying dates. Like, I want to date my girlfriend again. You should be dating your significant other. Like, enjoy that time with them. Have fun with them. Like, do something you guys have never done. Revisit like places where you had dates when you were first starting out. It makes everything so much better. Like, we just had a date probably a week ago and we have felt so much closer ever since then. So date the one you love. Number 14, set a 15-minute timer before you go to bed, before you head to bed to do your night routine if you have one. I don't have one. But set a 15-minute timer before you start heading to bed so that you can just clean up whatever you have around you. You have a mess in the kitchen from dinner, 15-minute timer, clean it up. You know, there's some name for that where you like set a certain amount of time and then you do it, but it's supposed to help you get so much more done, and honestly it totally does. And let me tell you, the feeling of just like wiping down my countertops every single night before going to bed, it helps me sleep that much more peacefully. 15, consume audiobooks, consume regular books, consume podcasts. The more you consume, the more you're gonna know, the more you're gonna feel, the more you're gonna learn. I cannot stress enough how important it is to just continue to consume new things and learn new things. And audiobooks and things like Audible are incredible. You know, discover a new podcast. It's just, to hear the perspective of somebody else, or to hear somebody talk about something that they're actually like passionate about and know about, it can just change your whole mindset. It can change your whole mood, your whole day, everything. 16, take a social media break. I have definitely started incorporating these every now and then, but just have those days where you just detox from everything. Detox it'll all be there when you get back. And you know, sometimes just that like time to be living your actual life is so much more important than whatever you could be posting on Instagram. 17. When you are on social media though, follow people that are different from yourself. We're so good as humans at just like finding people that are exactly like us and following them and consuming that media. It's so important to like branch out and consume media that's different from us or people that are different than us. Like, you should be following accounts of people that don't look like you, don't think the same way as you, don't practice the same cultural things as you, because you learn so much. And then I think it just makes you, you know, more aware of yourself and more gracious for the differences that you guys have. 18, clean the front of your house. I saw this in some article somewhere where it's so important to like declutter, clean, and make the front of your house like a presentable space. And I was like, huh? But it makes so much sense. And this is something that maybe we'll do together. I don't know. The front of my house looks like trash. Like there's like a little gardening area that I've never touched. Like my front porch, like I live in an old house, okay? Like my front porch is not in great shape. And one of my goals for 2021, writing it down just like I told you, is to make the front of my house more presentable, because I feel like then when I just drive up my driveway, I'm like, everything is right. Look, this is so aesthetically pleasing. Like, I'm so excited to come home. Clean the front of your home. Get yourself right for when you walk in the door. 19, set goals that are related to things that you actually enjoy doing. I'm not talking the same goals as like save up to buy a house or put this much money in my savings account or a goal to do this, this, and this. You need to set goals related to things that you actually enjoy doing. I enjoy doing races. I enjoy running races. One of my goals for 2021 is going to be to run a race every single month of the year. So that's at least 12 races during the year. I want to run a race every month of the year. And that gets me really excited to think about. And you can be super excited too if you just set goals related to things that you actually like. You know, say you like basketball. Say one of your goals is to learn how to properly do a layup. You know, say that one of your hobbies that you enjoy is cooking. Say you want to learn how to make the perfect creme brulee. You got this, but you got to set the goal and you got to go for it. 20 is discover new music. I have actually been doing this I think this is like the 7th day of 2021. But find new music, man. Find new music. You know, every day you can just go on Spotify and like discover weekly, or, you know, just search a random thing and find new music. And I think it's so important to kind of get out of that same rut, because you just learn different things that you're interested in that you may have not even known you were interested in. You know, I listened to so much jazz over the holiday season, and I like fell back in love with my old love of jazz, because that's how I feel around me listen to. So I stopped listening and I started listening to again, and I'm very happy about it. This is number 21. This is the last one, and this is probably one of the most important ones in my opinion. Number 21, stop comparing yourself to everybody else. You and I are completely different. We don't need to compare ourselves to one another. You're completely different than everybody you're following on Instagram. You're completely different than all the TikTokers that you're watching. You're different from everybody. You're different than that person next to you at work. Like, if their sales goals are different than your sales goals, that's okay. You know, I know when I had first started running, like something that was so hard for me is like, you know, I would see all these like other runners on Instagram, and I would so compare myself, like, oh my gosh, their pace is so much faster than mine. No, you guys are different. Like, everybody is in a different season of their life. Everybody is their own person, and everybody has different struggles that they overcome all the time. So we don't need to compare ourselves to one another. You are your own person. You're amazing just the way you are, and you don't need to worry about what Joe Schmo or whoever is doing. Whoever you are, that's good enough. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else, because guess what? Somebody else is comparing themselves to you right now and thinking, wow, they're so amazing. How do they do this? Like, stop comparing yourself. You got this. You know what? The only person that you need to compete with is yourself. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. now that we have finished, one full week of 2021, I just thought that this would be a great video for us to all remind ourselves of. We can always be better. We can always do better. So if you liked any of these, if you're implementing any of these, don't forget to let me know. What are you doing in 2021? How are you changing in 2021? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay positive. I will see you next time. Bye!